Just ripping this off every single morning has given me a lot of satisfaction. So I've actually been saving all of the papers because I want to do something with it at the end of the year. I still don't know what, but I just want to save everything. So I'm gonna make a little pile as the year goes on. I've been spending majority of my mornings in this bedroom. This is the guest bedroom, if you guys remember, and I just really love it. It's so cozy, and I have this little desk right here, and every morning I just love to bring my coffee here and do some light work or some scheduling and journaling and stuff like that. I think I mainly love it because I decorated this room for guests that were staying with us during the holiday season, so it feels very me. It feels very complete. And as I say that, I realize that the sheets aren't on yet. I washed our sheets, so it's still just sitting in the dryer. There's just some new details and furniture that I added here, and I just love it, especially like the things behind me. It just brings me a lot of joy. So I'm officially claiming this as like my secondary and extension of my office. So one of my first purchases of 2026 was just a little journal that I got from Kunya, which is like this Japanese stationery store here in Seattle. This is just my journal that I write like my daily to-dos and goals and like monthly wants or needs or goals and stuff like that. And for the month of January, I have some personal projects that I really want to focus on, which is decorate my home office and also decorate our master bedroom, like add curtains and get new bed sheets and everything for that. And speaking of decorating my office, I actually just remembered that I have yet to set up my new bookshelf. I'm really excited to set this up. This is the iconic skeleton bookshelf from Design Within Reach. I could never justify buying it full price, but during Black Friday, it was 40% off, which was such a good deal in my opinion, and so I immediately put it into my cart. It arrived a few weeks ago actually. I just like had it in my garage because I wanted to unbox it for you guys and just like do it on camera, so long overdue because I just haven't gotten to it, so let's set it up right now. I'm thinking of putting it right here where that space is right between, you know, the two windows. I think that'll look good, so let's see how it looks. Mic check 1 2. Okay, we're good. So the other day I had a chance to just sit down and write down my 2026 intentions, and I wanted to kind of share a few of them with you. To start off my list of intentions, the very first thing I put down was just becoming a more active person in general. It's just something that I really want to focus on, is just intentionally being a more active person and just overall healthy well-being in general, because I am gonna be turning 29 this year, which is really crazy. It's gonna be my last year of my 20s. I'm just like mentally preparing for that age because I could already tell like my metabolism is slowing down a bit, and if I eat out and eat really unhealthy food, I just feel so bloated the next morning. So this year is all about being more intentional with what I put in my body and just becoming a more physically active person. The next one is just be less serious and enjoy life. Overall, be more whimsical and spontaneous. So if you know me in person, I am kind of a very serious person. I can't let go and just have fun. And I always wondered, like, why am I the way that I am? Because I wish I could be more carefree and just like be more whimsical and just like enjoy the moment. But my mind is always thinking of the next thing, or like I'm always thinking, okay, what could I improve on? Or like, this isn't productive. I need to be doing something productive. And so when I'm like, out in the city, just going on a walk, enjoying a nice sunny day, I am telling myself, you shouldn't be enjoying this moment. You should be doing something productive instead. And it's kind of like a very toxic mindset for myself. I get into this cycle of like feeling bad that I'm enjoying my time and not doing anything productive, if you know what I mean. And this has been something I've been struggling with for quite some time. And so that is just something that I really want to focus on, is just learn how to have fun without feeling bad, I guess, at the end of the day. And the next intention that I wanted to share was I want to learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And by that, I mean, I want to become comfortable with building in public, specifically that. And I don't know why it's so hard for me to build in public and show my work and just be very like, I guess, take myself less seriously and be like, hey, look at this cute little thing I built, or like, this is my process of how I build things. I don't know why that's very uncomfortable for me to share these things, especially given that I do share my life here. But because it's like my personal projects that I'm sharing now, maybe it's because of that. And so maybe I'm gonna like treat my channel as like exposure therapy and like share more in-depth things of like what I'm working on or like what I want to do. I definitely think the only way to do that is exposure therapy. And so if you guys are curious about more things of what I'm doing, I'm gonna be sharing more on Instagram, and this is like my public announcement that I will be sharing more of my work and like my process of being creative in a technical way online. And there are more things that I wrote down here in my little manifestation section of my journal. But what I did here was I actually taped together those pages in this way. I used washi tape to put these pages together so that I don't see it and I'm not tempted to like look through my little manifestation. The main reason I did that was just because I wanted to obviously have everything written down, but I don't want to keep looking back at it throughout the year. And next year, when I write my 2027 intentions, that's so weird to say, but when I write my 2027 intentions, I want to look back at my manifestation list, my intention list, and just see how much of that I was able to uphold in general. So yeah, that was my little intention list. I wanted to share that with you because it's always good to set intentions and set little milestones and just manifestation lists, because we do have a new year, and so gotta embrace the whole new year, new me kind of mindset. But I like to think of myself as like I'm a piece of software and I'm just upgrading. Like right now, I might be like Gen 5.0 and I want to be Gen 5.2 coming soon, and then 4th on. And that was always the mindset I had. I don't think I've ever shared that with you guys on the channel, but I've always thought of myself as like evolving as a software, like as a piece of software. But anyway, that was my intention list of 2026 that I wanted to share with you guys. It's just a little bit of it. So in the future, maybe I'll share more once I achieve some of the things that I have written down in my intentions in general. I wasn't planning on coming out today, but the weather is just so beautiful. So we're just out on a little evening stroll, just enjoy the sun, because it's been raining nonstop for close to a week. And then the weather forecast is saying it's going to be sunny for a while, so just wanted to take advantage of it. What are we going to be doing today, Matt?
The plan is no plan. Walk around Rome.
So the plan is no plan. I also ran into a photographer. He goes by Clouds of Kyoto. And thank you for stopping me and taking a photo of us if you're watching this. That was really sweet and it made my day too. Hello? Hello? Come on, me. I just got back home and I've been wanting to unbox this cute little analog clock that I got. I don't know what it is, but I've been really obsessed with analog technology in general, and I've been really wanting like an old school iPod as well, and just like have the whole speaker set to have at home. Wow. I got it in a cream color. I purchased this from Amazon and I didn't notice when I was buying it, but it's actually a Korean brand. Like, it's made in Korea. If you guys don't know, I'm Korean American. I just love anything Korean, so it's just like a little happy accident. Yeah, this is designed by Muas from Korea. Never heard of the brand, but it's really cute. Just grab the AA batteries here. Takes 2 AA batteries. So when I was living alone, I never had batteries, but Matt always has some sort of battery. Like, we're always in stock. So I guess that's like one perk of living with a guy, is that they have all of those mentally prepared and just in stock at home. Now, how do we change it? So I just took this off, and I think you just like flip it yourself to the right time. So right now it's 4:52. Oh wow, it's actually really cool. It's already flipping over. Oh wow, that's really cool. So it's 4 and then 52. That's actually so cool. Okay, perfect. Alright, so for the rest of the night, I'm just planning on chilling at home and doing some editing and playing with Hello Kitty. He's already in a very playful mood. Anyway, I will see you guys next time and end the vlog here. Okay. Alright, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!